Forecasting with clouds. The clouds in the sky tell a lot about the weather. Thick clumps of clouds can block the sun's warmth. Gray and green clouds can mean storms. Meteorologists talk about cloud cover in their forecasts. They predict how much open sky will show. They warn if rain clouds are coming. Types of cloud cover. Sometimes the sky is bright blue with very few clouds. This kind of cloud cover is called clear. Other times, only patches of sunny blue sky show. Clouds cover up as much as half of the sky. This cover is called scattered. Even more clouds fill a broken sky. This sky is also called mostly cloudy. Little sunlight can peek through. An overcast sky is fully covered by clouds. Sunlight cannot break through. If the clouds are dark, they might be thick with precipitation. Low visibility. Sometimes fog, snow, or dust can obscure the sky. Then the cloud cover is difficult to see. This is called low visibility. Effects of cloud cover. A cloudy sky can keep daytime temperatures cool. Clouds shield the earth from the hot sun. At night, clouds keep temperatures warmer. They trap heat close to the earth. Clouds do not protect us from the sun's harmful rays. Those rays can still pass through clouds. Watch out for sunburn. What is precipitation? Plants, animals, and people all need water to live. The water cycle moves water to the earth from the sky. Precipitation is part of this cycle. Precipitation is water that falls from clouds. It can fall as a liquid or a solid. Types of precipitation. Rain is a liquid form. It can come as a sprinkle or a downpour. Drizzle is a misty liquid. It is finer than rain. Precipitation becomes snow when weather is colder. The solid flakes can be wet and sticky or light and powdery. Sometimes precipitation is a mix of rain and snow. It can also fall as small bits of ice called sleet. Freezing rain happens when water droplets become ice when they land. Hail happens during severe weather. It falls as hard balls of ice. Hail can be small like peas or large like softballs. It can dent cars and houses. Measuring precipitation. Meteorologists use radar to locate precipitation. Radar shows where rain and snow will be. It tells how much might fall. A rain gauge collects water falling from the sky. The measurement shows how much water has fallen. Farmers need just the right amount of precipitation. Too much causes flooding. Too little means a drought. Crops cannot grow without water. What is temperature? Some days make you sweat. Other days make you shiver. Temperature is the measure of how hot or cold it is outside. Measuring temperature. Temperature is measured in degrees Fahrenheit or degrees Celsius. A thermometer is a tool that measures temperature. A thermometer is a scale. Liquid inside moves up and down. The liquid expands when it gets hot. The liquid takes up less space when it is cool. Hot temperatures. Some places can reach 100 degrees Fahrenheit or higher. Death Valley in California is one of the hottest places on Earth. Sometimes extreme heat lasts for days in a row. This is called a heat wave. People must not stay outside for too long. Heat stroke can happen. Cold temperatures. In cold climates, temperatures often drop below 0 degrees Fahrenheit. One of the coldest cities is Oymyakon, Russia. A sudden stretch of cold weather is called a cold spell. Wind makes the cold feel even colder. This is called wind chill. It is a good idea to stay inside on freezing days. The other option is to cover up for the cold. Frostbite can hurt bare skin. Checking forecasts. Meteorologists guess high and low temperatures every day. Check their forecasts to know how to dress for the weather. The animal kingdom. Every animal species is one of a kind. However, they are all members of the animal kingdom. They belong to groups based on common features. What are birds? Birds are one of the 5 main classes of vertebrates. They are the only class with feathers. Birds are warm-blooded animals. They keep a constant body temperature. Soft feathers called down keep them warm in cold climates. Birds begin life inside hard, waterproof eggs. Parents incubate the eggs as the birds develop inside. Baby birds hatch from the eggs. They use their beaks to break out of the shells. Feathers and flight. Some birds are nearly bald when they hatch. Others are covered with down. All birds grow adult feathers. They molt their feathers once or twice a year. Not all feathers are used for flight. Some birds move on the ground or in water. Ostriches can sprint over 40 miles, 65 kilometers per hour on land. Penguins often glide through water. Many birds that fly migrate with the seasons. They travel to warm places during cold winter months. These places offer more hours of daylight and more food. Birds can perform amazing feats. The peregrine falcon is the fastest animal in the world. It dives through the air at 200 miles, 332 kilometers per hour. The quick cheetah could never keep up with this bird. Big name birds. The animal kingdom. All animals that live on land and under the sea are part of the animal kingdom. They have many differences, but they fit into groups based on what they have in common. What are fish? Animals with backbones are called vertebrates. The fish class includes more than half of all vertebrates in the world. There are almost 30,000 known species of fish. Fish live aquatic lives. They swim in fresh water, salt water, or both. Fish are cold-blooded animals. This means their bodies are the same temperature as the water around them. Fish have gills for breathing underwater. Most also have hard plates called scales that cover their bodies. A layer of slime protects the scales of most fish. It also helps them move through water with ease. Fish use their fins to swim. The tail fin pushes a fish forward, while the other fins steer. Groups of fish. All fish belong to one of three groups. Hagfish and lampreys form one group. These are jawless fish that look like snakes without scales. Their mouths are like suction cups. Sharks, skates, and rays are another group. They have skeletons made of cartilage instead of bone. Many members of this group can be dangerous. Sharks have razor-sharp teeth. Some rays sting or produce an electric shock. Bony fish are the largest group of fish. They have skeletons that are made of bone. Most bony fish have a swim bladder. This organ lets a fish control how much it floats and sinks. Male toadfish even use their swim bladders to sing to females. Fantastic fish. The animal kingdom. All animals belong to the animal kingdom. They are divided into many smaller groups of related animals. What are insects? Insects are one of the three main classes of arthropods. Arthropods do not have backbones. They are invertebrates with exoskeletons. Insects are cold-blooded. Their body temperatures match their surroundings. Some insects huddle together to stay warm in cold weather. Others become dormant. An insect's body is divided into three parts. They are the head, thorax, and abdomen. The head includes eyes and 2 antennae. 6 jointed legs are attached to the thorax. The abdomen contains the stomach. A hard exoskeleton covers and protects an insect's body. Throughout life, insects shed their exoskeletons and grow new ones. Most insects have wings. They are the only arthropods that can fly. Flight allows monarch butterflies to migrate. It also lets bees move pollen between plants. Insect life cycle. All insects have at least 3 stages in their life cycle. These are egg, larva, and adult. Some insects also have a pupa stage. A pupa goes into hiding as it changes from a larva to an adult. Most insects are tiny. However, some stick insects grow to be 14 inches, 36 centimeters long. All insects are big when it comes to the food chain. They are a major source of food for many other animals and sometimes one another. Incredible insects. The animal kingdom. Every living and extinct animal belongs to the animal kingdom. Members of the animal kingdom are grouped by how they are alike. What are mammals? Mammals make up one major class in the animal kingdom. They and other animals with backbones are vertebrates. Mammals are warm-blooded animals. They keep a constant body temperature. All mammals have hair or fur on their bodies. Even aquatic mammals have hair. Mammals have lungs to breathe air. Those that live underwater must come to the surface to breathe. Female mammals have mammary glands. Mothers nurse their young with milk from these organs. Mammals are organized into 3 groups based on how they begin life. Platypuses and spiny anteaters are monotremes. These animals hatch from eggs that their mothers lay. Marsupials are born before they fully develop. Most live inside a pouch on their mother's belly after they are born. Kangaroos, koalas, and possums are all marsupials. Most mammals are placentals. They develop inside their mother's womb. The placenta gives them nutrients. Their mothers give birth to them once they are fully developed. Largest and smartest. The largest animal in the world is a mammal. It can weigh up to 400,000 pounds, 181,437 kilograms, and has a heart the size of a small car. It is the blue whale. The most intelligent member of the animal kingdom is also a mammal. It is the human. Yes, you are a mammal. Marvelous mammals. The coral reef biome. Coral reefs are among the world's most colorful biomes. Many beautiful plants and animals live there. Tube-shaped animals called coral polyps build up reefs over time. They grow hard skeletons and attach to those of dead corals. Most coral reefs lie in the warm tropics. There are 3 main types of tropical reefs. Fringing reefs stretch along shores. Barrier reefs are farther out. Ring-shaped atolls rise from sunken islands. The climate. Tropical coral reefs have a warm climate. The sun shines through the clear, shallow salt water. Water temperatures usually stay between 65 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 and 29 degrees Celsius. Too much wind and rain can move rocks and mud into shallow reefs. The clear water becomes cloudy. Then less sunlight reaches reef plants. This can affect the whole coral reef food chain. The plants. Tiny algae grow all over warm coral reefs. The algae live inside of coral polyps. The animals and algae trade gases they need to live. Larger algae, called seaweeds, color coral reefs. Red seaweeds grow in deeper water than green ones. Their color helps them capture more sunlight. Meadows of seagrass often form around coral reefs. They provide animals with food to eat and nurseries for babies. Near some reefs, mangroves grow. These trees have special roots. They are able to separate water from salt. The animals. Coral reefs are full of strange creatures. Colorful bodies let many blend in with the reefs. This helps them hunt or hide. Flat animals move through tight spaces. Pointed ones protect themselves or poke their food. Other animals have suction cups to stay put. Many reef animals need one another to survive. Some offer safe places to live. Others share their food. Some fish and shrimp are cleaners. They remove dead skin and parasites from larger animals. The Great Barrier Reef. Desert biome. Earth's driest biome is the desert. Less than 10 inches, 25 centimeters, of precipitation falls in a desert per year. This biome looks empty. Sand or ice and snow can cover the rocky ground. Deserts often lie close to the tropics. Their location near the equator makes most hot. Cooler deserts usually lie farther north and south. The largest and coldest one is at the South Pole. The climate. All deserts have a dry climate. Any precipitation usually comes in a short burst. Strong winds hit often. They can change the look of the land. Winds blow sand or snow into dunes. Temperatures in the hottest deserts go above 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 38 degrees Celsius. The coldest deserts stay below freezing most of the time. The change in temperature from day to night is extreme. Few clouds are present to block the sun or trap its heat. The plants. Desert plants have to live on little water. Their unusual leaves keep them from drying out. Many are tiny and waxy to seal in water. Some plants have hairy leaves or spines. These protect the plants from the sun and even hungry animals. The roots of some desert plants grow very deep. This helps them collect and hold as much water as possible. Collected water flows to other plant parts. Those parts swell to store it. The animals. Desert animals try to avoid extreme temperatures. Nocturnal creatures hide underground during the day. They come out when the sun goes down. Other animals rest by rocks and plants. They find shade and cover from the wind. Animals struggle to find water in the desert. It usually comes from plants, insects, or other foods. Sometimes there is an oasis. Some animals live on stored fat from their tail or hump. Camels can go weeks without drinking water. The Sahara Desert. The forest biome. Forests cover 1/3 of the Earth. They make up the largest land biome on the planet. Trees of different types fill these shady places. Some lose their leaves. Others keep their leaves year-round. Very different areas can have forests. Closest to the equator are tropical forests. Temperate forests lie farther north and south. Boreal forests are just below the Arctic. Forests grow in both low and high places. Some rise from steep mountainsides. The climate. A forest's climate depends on its location. Boreal forests stay extremely cold most of the year. Snow blankets trees during the long winter. Tropical forests stay warm and wet. Some receive up to 400 inches, 1,016 centimeters, of rain in 1 year. Temperate forests have 4 seasons. Temperatures and precipitation change with every season. These forests warm to around 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 21 degrees Celsius, in summer. During winter, temperatures often drop below freezing. The plants. A forest is made of layers of plants. The tallest trees form the top canopy. Underneath is an understory of younger trees. Shrubs grow near ferns or mosses on the shady forest floor below. The tallest trees take up the most space. Their branches stretch way out. Their leaves take in a lot of sunlight. Shorter trees and shrubs have bigger leaves than canopy trees. This helps them soak in the little sunlight that gets through. The animals. Many forest animals are good climbers or flyers. They use trees for homes, hiding places, and food. Some small forest animals are strong diggers. They have sharp claws to make underground homes and to get dinner. Forests are full of birds. The shapes of their beaks tell what they eat. Thick beaks with pointed tips crack nuts and seeds. Sharp, hooked beaks grasp small animals. Some birds must survive cold winters. Many others migrate to warmer places where there is plenty to eat. The redwood forests. The tropical rainforest biome. The tropical rainforest is one of Earth's wet biomes. It is green and full of life. More than 15 million kinds of plants and animals may live in its rivers, mountains, and valleys. Tropical rainforests lie by the equator. Half of them belong to Latin America. This includes the Amazon rainforest, the world's largest. More rainforests once existed on Earth, but loggers have cut many down for wood and farmland. The climate. All tropical rainforests have a warm climate. Temperatures stay around 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 27 degrees Celsius, throughout the year. Every day has 12 hours of daylight, but trees shade the ground from sunlight. Everything stays wet in the rainforest. The air is humid and dew collects on plants. Precipitation falls on most days. More than 100 inches, 254 centimeters of rain is possible in a year. The plants. The top of a rainforest is called the canopy. Trees stretch 100 feet, 30 meters, or more into the sky. Emergents reach even higher. The understory and forest floor are the middle and bottom layers. Shorter trees and plants have adapted to survive with less light and a lot of water. Some plants, like vines, climb trees to find sunlight. Ferns and orchids grow on tree trunks and branches to get sun. Many plants hold rainwater with their waxy leaves. Plants with above-ground roots collect wetness from the air. The animals. In rainforests, many animals use camouflage to blend in with trees and flowers. Both hunters and the hunted want to stay hidden. Poisonous animals are often bright red or yellow. Their colors warn others to stay away. Most rainforest animals live in the canopy. Its full trees provide food and shelter. Tree dwellers have strong legs to climb, jump, or hang from branches. Their loud voices call to one another. The Amazon rainforest. The mountain biome. One of Earth's biomes is found higher up than any other. It is the mountain or alpine biome. It begins above the tree line. Its snowy peaks are some of the planet's harshest places. The alpine biome exists thousands of feet above sea level. Mountains that reach great heights are found across the globe. The world's tallest mountain is Mount Everest in Asia. It rises over 29,000 feet, 8,840 meters high. The climate. The mountaintop climate is known for temperatures far below freezing, but the extreme cold does not last all year at lower heights. Temperatures can reach 60 degrees Fahrenheit, 16 degrees Celsius, just below the peak. Other biomes exist closer to the bottom. Mountaintops are dry, windy places. Only about 12 inches, 30 centimeters, of rain or snow falls each year. The snow on the tallest mountain peaks does not melt. It stays frozen all year. The plants. Just below the tree line are tall conifers. These trees cannot survive higher up. Most alpine plants are small and low to the ground. This keeps the icy wind from blowing them over. Alpine plants are able to grow in dry, rocky soil. Their leaves and stems soak up wetness from the air. Flowering plants bloom during the warmer growing season. Low levels of carbon dioxide cause plants to grow slowly. The animals. Little oxygen in mountain air makes breathing hard. Many alpine animals have big lungs. Thick fur and extra fat keep most alpine mammals warm. Some animals change color with the seasons. This is for camouflage. Some alpine animals migrate in winter. They move down mountains for warmth and better food. Other animals hibernate during the coldest months, but the toughest animals are active all year long. Mount Everest. The grassland biome. The grassland biome is on every continent except Antarctica. The Great Plains stretch down North America. The Pampas fill part of South America. Africa has the Serengeti. Around the world, grasslands have different names, but they are all open and grassy. Tropical grasslands, called savannas, are found close to the equator. Prairies, steppes, and other temperate grasslands lie farther north and south. Grasslands are often between forests and deserts. They are drier than forests and wetter than deserts. The climate. Tropical grasslands have a warm climate. Temperatures stay between 60 and 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 16 and 30 degrees Celsius. Bigger temperature changes happen in temperate grasslands. The summer heat can reach 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 38 degrees Celsius. In winter, temperatures can drop well below freezing. Precipitation falls throughout the year in temperate grasslands, but tropical grasslands have a wet season and a dry season. Natural fires burn during the dry season. They burn down young trees and shrubs. The plants. The wettest grasslands have tall grasses. They can be more than 7 feet, 2 meters high. Shorter grasses grow in the driest grasslands. They may be only 8 inches, 20 centimeters tall. Deep roots help many grassland plants reach water far underground. Narrow leaves soak in sunlight and keep in the water. A few kinds of trees grow in tropical grasslands. Some store a lot of water in their trunks. Thick bark protects many from fires. The animals. Grassland animals must survive out in the open. Many use camouflage to hide or hunt. Their colors, spots, or stripes help them blend in with the land. Some small animals burrow underground. There they stay cool and safe. Large grazers feed on tough grasses and plant parts. These animals have strong, flat teeth for chewing. Many grazers migrate to wherever there is enough grass to eat. They stay safe by traveling together. The Serengeti Plain. The tundra biome. Earth's chilliest biome is the tundra. Extreme cold prevents a lot of plant growth. The tundra is often a desert of ice with no trees. It has a layer of frozen ground called permafrost. This never melts. Tundras exist in the Arctic and Antarctic. These areas receive little sunlight at times. Some winter days have no sunlight at all. Tundras are also found at the top of cold mountain ranges. Up high, it is too chilly and windy for much to grow. The climate. The tundra climate is most known for long, dark winters. Little precipitation falls there. Temperatures can stay below freezing for up to 10 months a year. Strong winds make temperatures feel even colder. Extra hours of sunlight come in summer. Sometimes the sun shines all day long. This warms the tundra and melts snow. Melted snow cannot drain through permafrost. Pools of water form on the land's surface. They refreeze when colder weather returns. The plants. Only shrubs and other small plants grow in the tundra. They stay low to the ground and close together to avoid strong, cold winds. Plant roots stay near the surface. They cannot grow through permafrost. Tundra plants live with little water and sunlight. They can grow under snow. Plant leaves are small to limit water loss. In summer, flowering plants bloom quickly. The animals. Tundra animals have ways to survive the winter. Some hibernate during the extreme cold. Most birds migrate to warmer climates. Many animals grow thick fur and gain fat for warmth. Some have white coloring to blend in with snow. This helps them hunt or hide. Animals are active in the summer. They drink from the pools of melted snow. Some animals eat plants and insects. Other animals hunt. They eat a lot to store up fat for the long winter. The Baffin Coastal Tundra. The wetland biome. Wetlands are a soggy biome. These lands hold water or soak it up like a sponge. Earth needs these places to stay healthy. Wetlands keep water clean and stop floods. They also provide homes and food for many living things. Three main types of wetlands are found around the world. They are marshes, swamps, and bogs. Most wetlands lie at the edges of lakes, rivers, or oceans. Wetlands near seas are filled with salt water. Those by rivers or lakes hold fresh water. The climate. A wetland's distance from the equator determines its climate. Those in the tropics stay warm all year. Wetlands far north are cold most of the time. Temperate wetlands often have warm summers and cool winters. Wetlands may hold water all year long, or have wet and dry periods. Some freeze in winter. Many wetlands get a lot of rain in spring. Others get little rain and can completely dry out. The plants. Wetland plants have adapted to live in water. The trees that fill swamps are often wide at the bottom. This helps them stay in place. Many mangrove trees grow roots above ground. These roots carry needed air to roots underwater. Grasses and floating plants fill the world's marshes. Their long stems and roots hold them down in watery soil. Moss covers bogs and becomes peat. The peat is brown like soil and made of rotting moss. The animals. Birds of all kinds are found in wetlands. Many have webbed feet for swimming. Some have long legs for wading. Birds pluck plants and insects from the wet soil with their beaks. Some must watch out for hungry reptiles. Amphibians are built to live in wetlands. They are born in water with bodies like fish. Over time, they grow legs and feet. Then they crawl onto land to begin a new life. The Everglades. Spring is one of Earth's 4 seasons. Spring comes after winter. During spring, the sun rises earlier and sets later. Each day, the sun climbs higher in the sky and warms the air. Sunshine melts the snow. Water drips from icicles. Ice melts on lakes and ponds. Strong winds blow thunderstorms across the sky in spring. Heavy rains soak the ground. Sunshine and rain help plants grow. Buds grow on trees and then open into leaves. Grass changes color from brown to green. Dandelions bloom. Stems poke above the ground. Flowers begin to bloom. Farmers plow the soil and plant seeds. Spring wakes up animals that hibernate all winter. Hungry bears crawl out of their dens to find food. Frogs swim up from the muddy bottoms of ponds. Snakes leave their winter shelters. Other animals migrate in spring. Birds fly north to build nests and lay eggs. Whales swim north to feed in colder waters. Animals give birth to their young in spring. Deer have fawns. Sheep have lambs. Ducklings and tadpoles hatch from eggs. Spring days are good for flying a kite, playing baseball, or planting a garden. Spring days grow warmer and warmer. Soon it will be summer. Summer is here. Summer is the season that comes after spring. Days are long in summer. The sun rises early in the morning and sets late at night. The sun climbs high in the sky. The sunshine is strong. Summer weather is warm. Sometimes the air feels heavy and wet. A heat wave can bring many days of hot and sticky weather. Then storms rumble in, thunder booms, lightning flashes, rain falls from the clouds. The sunshine and rain make plants grow. Grass is thick and green. Trees are full of leaves. Gardens burst with vegetables. Farmers mow tall grass to make hay. Crops grow tall in the fields. Flowers are in bloom. Animals are busy in summer. Bees and butterflies drink nectar from flowers. Spiders spin webs. Caterpillars chomp on leaves. Baby birds learn to fly. Ducklings start to swim. Bats swoop in the sky at night. Fireflies glow in the dark. Summer is a good time for camping, picnics, and parades. You can cool off in the shade or in the water. You can lie in the soft grass and watch the clouds float by. Finally, the air grows cooler. The sun sets earlier. Soon summer will be gone and it will be fall. Fall comes after summer. Fall is a season of change. The sun goes down earlier every day. The air turns cool and crisp. Frost covers the ground on cold mornings. Ponds and lakes begin to freeze. The wind blows harder. Wind blows through dry plants and scatters seeds. Leaves turn red, yellow, orange, and brown. The leaves fall to the ground. Soon the tree branches will be bare. Animals get ready for winter. Squirrels gather nuts and hide them away. Insects hide under logs and leaves. Earthworms crawl deep underground where the soil will not freeze. Bears eat more. They look for a place to sleep through the winter. Geese fly south to warmer places. People get ready for winter too. They get out their warm clothes. Farmers harvest crops. Gardeners plant bulbs. They will sprout into spring flowers. Fall is the time for picking apples, playing football, and carving pumpkins. Fall days grow colder and colder. You might even see snowflakes. That means winter is on the way. Winter is the season that comes after fall. Winter is different all around the world. Some places are very cold in winter, but other places can be hot. In cold places, the air is frosty. You can see your breath. The ground freezes. Lakes and ponds freeze too. Snow falls when the air is cold. The snow lands on the ground. Look how it can pile up. Winter can bring a blizzard. Heavy snow falls. Icy wind blows the snow around. It is hard to see in a blizzard. The sun is low in the sky in winter. Shadows are long. There is not much daylight in winter. It gets dark before dinner time. Plants stop growing in winter. Some trees lose their leaves. Deer eat small twigs from trees and shrubs. Squirrels eat the nuts they hid in fall. Some animals grow thicker fur to keep them warm. Sometimes the fur even changes color to match the snow. Some animals sleep through the winter. Bats sleep close together in caves. Mice sleep in burrows. Snakes and turtles sleep deep underground. It is fun to play outside in winter. Put on your coat, boots, hat, and mittens. The winter snow is good for sledding, skiing, and making snow people. At the end of winter, the air feels warmer. Snow starts to melt. Icicles go drip, drip, drip. Spring is almost here.
Astronauts are people who fly space shuttles or work in space. The word astronaut means star sailor. People who become astronauts work in many different jobs. Some are in the military, some are scientists, engineers, doctors, or teachers. There are different kinds of astronauts. Some astronauts are pilots. They fly space shuttles. Pilots can also be commanders. A commander is in charge of a space shuttle and makes sure everyone aboard is safe. Some astronauts are mission specialists. They make sure the space shuttle systems work correctly. Payload specialists are also members of space shuttle crews. They are not trained as astronauts. Their job is to work on experiments. Astronauts train at the Johnson Space Center in Texas. They take science classes and study how space shuttles work. They often practice using tools and machines. Sometimes they train underwater to feel like they are in space. Astronauts learn how to survive a crash landing on Earth. They practice using parachutes and swimming in flight suits. Astronauts train for about 3 years. Then they are ready to blast off into space. There is little gravity in space. Astronauts are weightless. They float from place to place inside the shuttle. Astronauts strap themselves onto special beds or into sleeping bags to sleep. Astronauts must be careful when they eat. Their food can float away. Astronauts have a mission every time they travel to space. They sometimes bring supplies to a space station where other astronauts live and work. Astronauts may bring a satellite in the space shuttle. The pilot uses a robot arm to put the satellite into orbit. Mission specialists might make a spacewalk to fix part of a space station. They wear special suits. The astronauts are ready to go home. The pilot fires the engines and steers the space shuttle back to Earth. The astronauts shut down the space shuttle controls. They are ready to leave the space shuttle. Mission completed.